Welcome back to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game Demon's Souls. I'm your walkthrough master, Lord Fussington, and this is part 2 of Stonefang Tunnel 2-1, the part after part 1, which is part 2. So we've just turned the handle to start the elevator, and this leads us to Blacksmith Ed, who is the best blacksmith in the game. He can upgrade your weapons with demon souls once you give him the flame lurker's soul, which is the red hot demon soul. Brilliant. So you just have to hand that to him. We'll eventually kill the flame lurker. I am biding my time because I hate the flame lurker. Well, actually, not really. I've got to do Stonefang Tunnel 2-1 first before I can get the flame lurker. So I'm not biding my time. I'm just following, you know, the order. Anyway, that's entirely irrelevant. The point is, you have to give him that soul before you can upgrade your weapons with demon souls. Alright? So you can upgrade your weapons now a little bit with shards. You can still upgrade with shards. And there's the renowned hero soul. It's a rarity. It isn't. So go on this elevator, the one that took us down here, and we'll go all the way back to the top where you first turned the handle, and then we'll be going through fog gate number 2. To engage in much more tedium. I find Stonefang Tunnel absolutely dreadful. I mean, it's really boring. I mean, I don't even have much to say here, to be honest. Watch out for the pickaxe. There's really not much to say because the enemies are pretty much, there are only like 4 sets of enemies here, and they're not complicated to fight. So I mean, most of them don't even pay you any attention, you know. So that was a good kill. That was a good kill. Okay, well, after that riveting fight, or several fights, you want to go down this ramp here where those items are. So this bridge does break as you cross it, so you want to sprint across or roll across or sprint across and pick up those items because it will collapse. There you go. 2 souls and an item. Yep, and yeah. Okay, so go down here. There's a little ledge, jump down, then jump down again. Jump down again. Jump down again. Levitating. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so you run up here, take a left, mind the column, and take another left. Alright, so back through the fog gate. But we're going to deal with all this lava by pouring water over it. Not, we won't be pulling water over it, but we'll turn a handle, and that will allow water to pour over the lava. So go through here. If you have turpentine on your weapon, I can't imagine why, or if you have a fire weapon, it's got an actual name, but I'm calling it the fire weapon. Don't slash the barrels. Also, don't use Firestorm. Actually, if you decide to use Firestorm in that situation, you know, then yeah, you deserve what's coming, which is a massive explosion. You can just roll through it, by the way. Right, so you get over here, and the reason we went around as opposed to just, because you saw the crystal gecko on the side, the reason we went around is so that you can take these guys out without having boulders thrown in your face, which is rather painful. and it also gives you more of an opportunity to get the crystal gecko. Yeah, so this is the an easier way to do it. I've gone the arrows route as well, but you know. Okay, so there's an item here, steel shield, which is very heavy. So you want to either kill it, you know, far away. I tend to rush them, but the reason you can rush the crystal gecko in this case is because he'll get blocked by the carriage behind him. See? So you can lay into it. Takes about 4 shots at my level. Annoyingly, I get glitched. So the crystal gecko disappears and I am fucking levitating or whatever. So that's a bit of an irritation. I thought, well, I'll just leave it in the video. So quit game. That's old King Doran. Fire resistance armor. Reload. And that's Lord Riddell. And it reloads me at like right above, right before I jumped. So no crystal gecko. Out of all the times I've done that, there's never been a glitch there. So if you do get glitched, you know, I feel your pain. If you don't, well, aren't you fucking lucky, right? Regardless, once you kill the crystal gecko or let him escape, I don't know why you'd let him escape, but you know, maybe you got glitched. Go up here, and we're going to deal with some. Hold on. So let me check. Let me check my notes. Fire lizards. So, kill the fire lizards. I recommend using arrows, or magic. Typically, using ranged weapons is a little bit better for most situations. Not all situations, but most. So I decide, fuck it, and, use my arrows. You don't want to use a fire sword, of course, because they are on fire, so fire obviously won't be hurting them very much. Magic works fine, and arrows obviously work fine. Shard of Dragonstone, that's how you make the fire weapon. I should point out it does have a technical term, but I refuse to call it by the name because I don't quite remember it. Basically like a dragon falchion +1. Okay? So these are dogs. We've dealt with them before. They attack, then they run away. If you block, they recoil, and then you can slash them. Let's go down here, and yeah, there's an item we have to get actually, so go back. Well, you won't make the same errors as I do. Ed's Grindstone, brilliant. What a great item. I think it's the best item in the game. It's about as good as Crescent Moon. Actually, it's probably a little bit... I think it's a little bit more important than Crescent Moon Grass, as far as item values go. Yeah, maybe it's about equal to half Moongrass. I'm sure people disagree, but you know what? I don't really use Ed's Grindstone, so to me, equal to half Moongrass. So you want to watch out for the pickaxe. You saw how it hit me in the face because I was distracted by the carriages. I love smashing carriages. And so two pickaxe guys. I think there's another one of them. Tricky. Yeah, very tricky to get by the columns. Pickaxe guy is coming. And there he is. Okay, so turn the handle. Turn the handle. Well done, Lord Fussington. Well done. And now this shutter will shut, and the water will cease to turn this wheel. And then instead it will flood this little pool here that's filled with lava. The lava pool. The pool of lava. Oh, I'm very eloquent today. So go up here. And now you'll head over to that pit where lava once was, but now there's just water. Just grab the 3 items, and then you can climb these staircases, or not. You can evacuate if you like and go somewhere else. It doesn't matter. But you know, if you're gonna complete the level and go kill the armor spider, you will have to climb these stairs. Okay, so there's another fat official. I think I called a fat minister in the other video. Not that it matters, who cares? I'm sure somebody cares, but I don't. It's just a name. They're just words. So we've dealt with him before. You want to be careful with the barrels, obviously. His first attack will hit some barrels, so don't sort of rush in. And just clear the second. Yeah, clear some of the barrels and then, you know, attack. And use the columns. I tend to hide behind the columns to fight him here. Or, well, I should. And head through fog gate number 3. It doesn't matter. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And now we go over there. There is a guy like above you, and he throws a boulder. So don't like sprint forward, sort of just run normally. So there's the boulder. He'll jump down immediately afterwards and lose a bit of health, and then you just attack him. Simple. Okay. There's one item to pick up. The Kris Blade. Is that what it's called? I think it is. Let's go up here and take a left. You can see the item in the distance. A very short distance. Okay, and now I think I was a bit angry. Rightfully so. Mind the gap. Never minded the gap before. Kris Blade, there you go. And now you turn the handle, and this will lead you to the final fog gate, which is also the fog gate that leads to the armor spider. There's one more item to get at the end of the tunnel, which you'll see in the video because the video is... Anyway, the next video will be entitled Demon Souls, the armor spider of Stonefang Tunnel 2-1. I asked that like it's a question. It will be that, and so thanks for watching. I've been Lord Fussington. Rate, comment, and subscribe.